Hello everybody, welcome on it. Why do I sound like this? That sounded like a recording. Guys, back me up on that because I don't know. I don't know what happened. Either way, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. I've been having some major technical difficulties today. So I'm glad that I ended up being able to stream because I almost didn't. But oh my gosh. It's a mess. I don't know what happened. Everything just kind of is falling apart. But I think I fixed it. We're gonna hope. Slowly but surely I'm fixing it. That's besides the point. Either way. Why? What is wrong? I feel like I sound weird. I don't know what's happening. Something just feels off to me. I don't really know what it is, but I'm just dying, I guess. No, okay, either way. Announcements. I don't have any announcements. So that's kind of boring. Um, yeah, guys, how are you? Question of the day is, yeah, I do, Peachy. What is this? Is that just me? Or am I like yeah, am I going insane? Guys, either way, okay, okay, I also had to include the British. Oh my gosh, Freya, what? Welcome on in. How are you doing, by the way? But thank you so much for resubscribing. I appreciate that so very much. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Either way, okay. Question of the day. I had to include my British peeps. So that's why I said, what's the worst flavor of a chip or crisp you've ever had? Or heard of, or it could be just a type. It doesn't have to be like a potato chip. It could be like, what's it called? Like Funyuns or whatever. Yeah. I think that's what they're called. Either way, I'm not gonna be picky with answers. For me, I would have to say the worst type. I don't like Funyuns. I will say that. So that's not like the greatest. But I don't know if that's the worst. Like I feel like I can come up with better. I think barbecue like Lay's chips are exceedingly underrated. I will say that. I love those. So I was gonna say that and then I was like, oh wait, I like them. But I guess Funyuns, I'm sorry. But yeah, I feel like there's like something I was gonna say and I like completely forgot. Either way, let me catch up with chat. Like I feel like I'm all over the place today. I have my Stanley again. We're gonna risk getting lead poisoning because it keeps my water cold throughout stream, so you know. But Peachy, welcome on in. I hope you're doing great. How are you though? Bill, I know I'm sorry you weren't first. Thank you, by the way, Peachy, for redeeming first. I appreciate that. Vocal, welcome on in. I'm taking these out. What is wrong with me? I had my AirPods in and like they're making me feel like I'm deaf. Like I don't know why. Like they shouldn't be doing that and they never do that, but like I feel weird, so I'm taking them out. They're bothering me. I know, that's okay. Bill, you gotta be quicker than that. That's all I gotta say. Hello, Fade, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Started crying during my math class. Okay. Because I found a pencil on the floor and I used it for half the class and then I looked at the eraser and there was peanut butter all over the pencil. Okay. Talk about a trauma moment. Peanut butter is like the scariest thing in the world. I don't know about you guys. I'm not allergic to it or anything, but like just an experience like that is just traumatizing. One time, that reminds me of Peachy. One time I think I ate like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich one day. And later somebody pointed out, they're like, what's on your neck? And I was like, what do you mean? Guys, there was peanut butter like down my neck. I don't really know how that happened. It just kind of did. But I think about that all the time. It was a very traumatic experience. So anything like that, Peachy, I feel your pain and I'm so sorry you had to go through that, you know? I would have cried too. That's what I'm saying, for sure. I showed it to my friend while I was crying and asked for a new pencil. I hope they gave you one, you know? Bill after leaving and then coming back to find out that, there's peanut butter on a pencil. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice, Bill. I'm glad. I am glad. And you have mochi. Okay, good. You guys are eating good tonight. You guys are eating like royalty. That's all I gotta say, you know? No, I don't know. I didn't hear anything, but I don't know what happened. For real, Coop is a real one. He's too real. We don't talk about it enough. So shout out to Coop, for real. That's what I'm saying. It's like a full-time job. Like he's literally buying himself out of house and home. Do we like that? I don't know. What is wrong? Where did Spotify go? What is happening? Was Spotify gone this whole time? Wait. I don't know. What? The scallop. Come on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Why? Okay. Is it my phone? Guys, everything's just falling apart. Like, that's what I'm saying. What is happening today? Because I can't keep anything in line. Everything is falling apart. Come on. It should be working. It's like saying that it's working, and then I'm trying to get it to work, and it's not working. Let's choose a different song. No? Okay. This is a crime. Okay, fine. We'll disconnect the AirPods. We'll do all of that in a bag of chips, you know? Let's see. Let's see. This is kind of a scam. This is kind of a crime. Is that better? It's still not working. Thank you, Jay, for redeeming Breathe. Also, welcome on in. How are you doing? I need to breathe at this rate. Like, I'm trying so hard, but nothing's working. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Okay. That was too much work. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear it now. I believe you can, though. Yeah, either way. That was kind of, that's what I'm saying, Bill. It was like kind of the recording voice. Like, I don't know what that was, but I had to stop for a second because I was like, who else is talking? That was just me. That was not a recording. But it's fine. I just got jump scared. Do I actually sound a bit off, though? Because I feel like I do, and I don't know why. Like, I think I'm just going insane. Either way, bought some ranch Lay's because I thought they'd taste like Cool Ranch Doritos. Hun, I don't think it's the same thing, but I love the enthusiasm. I feel like they would taste actually really good, though. Like, ranch, like, yeah. Let's get Peachy in here, because I feel like... Oh. But either way, I feel like they would taste good. I don't know about you, but, you know. Apparently, this is really good. But bologna Lay's? What? Okay. I would try it. That's just kind of like a hot dog. And when you really think about it, it's like a hot dog, chips. And you eat chips with hot dogs, so, like, it's like mixing the two. I'd eat it. I don't know. Peachy, I know you're gonna be mad. I know, like, here's my thing. Like, I don't think Funyuns are bad. I just think that they're, like, I don't know. They just taste, like, too much like onions. Like, they're, like, kind of, like, they're a lot, okay? Oh, okay. So, Jill Jobs, he's an avid fan. Like, okay, we support. Oh, okay. If Vocal thinks Funyuns are good, maybe I'm the odd one out. When the picky eater starts to think that things that I don't like are good, that's how I know I need to check myself. The most shocking part of Peachy's story is that the eraser was snapped off. Okay, oh, wasn't snapped off. That's true. It had a good eraser. I don't know like, pencils with erasers are, like, a rarity at this rate, you know? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. The peanut butter is just scary. It's the neck thing for me. I don't know how I was eating it. I don't even, like, I distinctly remember eating that sandwich, too, that day. And I still don't know what happened. Like, I was eating it normally. And it got all down my neck. And everyone, like, pointed it out. And I was like, guys. And I had, like, wipe. It was so bad. So bad. I know. I'm like, okay, now the microphone's peaking because Peachy wanted me to turn it up 900 freaking not degrees. Volume notches. What else do you call it? I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna, like, peak. Hopefully you can hear me, though. It might be kind of, like, loud. Let me know if I need to change it. But really, though, why? He has no reason to do that, yet he still does. That's why we gotta give a big shout out to him, you know? That's what I'm saying. Look for the bare necessities. Oh, yeah. But yeah, just had a hot dog and some fries. Okay, that's delicious. I was just saying, like, hot dog and chips. Hot dog and fries, that kind of eats, too. Literally, I think my computer's British because I was looking up, like, emojis to, like, put one for the question of the day. And I tried to put chips, and then just a box of fries came up, and I was like, okay, so you're British. I wonder if I put fries, would the same thing happen? What is wrong? Guys, my computer's falling apart now. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's look up. I'm gonna say fries. Oh, okay, well, it's both. It is American and British, so little combinaciones. No star. It kind of does, you know. Yeah, he just freezes when I talk. It is peaking again. Peachy, I have to turn it down. We have to make the mouth quiet again. I don't know what's wrong. Guys, everything is falling apart. Let's turn it back to 100. I'm just slowly turning down the volume. I'm just getting quieter. Why is this actually really quiet? I don't know, but I gotta change it back because it keeps peaking and I don't want it to do that, you know? Let me see, though. I know. Wait, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Is that not what you said? What flavored chips were they then? I don't know. Guys, you can't throw, like, the most... Don't overestimate me. Because you guys throw the most average words at me and I try to say them, but I can't, you know? What? It's not baloney. Then what is it? I don't, guys, hear me out, because I'm actually, I'm just falling apart. Like, I don't know what my problem is today, but, like, I am just all over the place. Like, oh my gosh. We should do a just chatting stream. I don't know if that's what I need, but, like, I need to just, like, multitasking. I don't know if I'm ready to multitask today, you know? Got this emote for free. Ew, embarrassing. Okay. It's the yeehaw one. What do you mean? I did, but I did actually get rid of the peachy duck. I changed around a couple emotes. Let's see what I did. I don't really remember. I think I added a couple, changed them around, but yeah, I did move peachy duck back. I finally remembered to do that. So, sorry guys, you lost peachy duck though, you know? But welcome on in. How are you doing today? Never wear suspenders. That's pretty real. I probably wouldn't either. Well, Dude would not be happy to hear that though. He's an avid suspender user. But how are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm gonna try to pronounce your username. I'm just letting you know I'm really bad at doing that though. So correct me if I'm wrong, because I've had incidents where I just pronounce people's usernames wrong for months. But it's okay. Is it Dinara? Correct me if I'm wrong. Or if you want to go by something else, then just let me know. You didn't change. Oh, I didn't? No, I did. Jiminy Christmas. I did. It says that's what the question of the day is, guys. I don't know about you, but well, what is that then? Am I just, you know, like bolognese? Like, why have I never, what is that? Am I dumb? Or like, what is that? I don't, I don't know. It looks like bologna. No, it doesn't actually. I don't know where I got that from. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Cheese. An entire block of cheese. Is that what you're gonna have for dinner, Vocal? Honestly, I think Peachy would agree to that. I think that's pretty good. But let's see. I'm like, okay, Vocal one, I can't do that. I don't think I could either. I think I would actually have like a big stomach problem if I ate a block of cheese. So I don't blame you, Vocal. Like, guys, let's actually come up with some good ideas of what Vocal should have for dinner for sure. Oh, okay. That's not, yeah, I'm assuming that's not it, but that's okay. But yeah, just let me know how to pronounce it so that way I don't like mess it up. I just want to make sure, like, I feel bad because I've gone months of pronouncing names wrong and I don't want to mess it up. So I do, Peachy. It's a problem. Pronouncing things is such a problem with me, and I never realized that until Pokemon Violet. So when they throw the Pokemon names at me and I'm just like, okay, like, you know, lock eyes with me because I don't know. I'm bad at it, but it's okay. I had linguine for tea. I had linguine for tea today. It was so good. Like the pasta? Hun, I'm not British. So I'm picking like small things like that up from Vocal. I don't know Vocal. I don't know if you say hun, but you say like bae, you say like all these crazy things. So I picked something like that up from you. I'm just speaking, I'm you now, you know? Hello, Rory, welcome on in. How are you doing today? We are going to be playing some Pokemon Violet today, actually. We're just chatting for a little bit first, but we will, get into it in a little bit, for sure. No, I guess not, Bill. It's not every day that I'm eating Wobble Dude like dishes, okay? You know? I know, Peachy, the scallop. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not eating things like that all the time, so, you know. Yes, I never went back. A lot of people pronounce, oh, thank you so much, you know, for that follow. I appreciate that so very much. The follow goal's also not working. I mean, the follow alert. Everything is falling, like, I'm not kidding. Everything is falling apart, and I swear by that. I don't know what's happening, but thank you. I appreciate that so very much. What was it? Oh yeah, like, I've had people pronounce my username really weird too, so I feel that. It's usually the end part, they pronounce wrong. They just, like, pronounce it as it is, because it's, like, supposed to be, like, a cool abbreviation for, like, Nintendo. Oh! Oh, 1 minute. My computer's not plugged in. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I'm back. My chair is so squeaky. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, like, it's just Nintendo, so a lot of people just call me Polly or Pollywog. You call me whatever you want, though. But yeah, I get it. So, I mean, sorry that you didn't go back, but, you know, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Either way. Yeah, a little bit of both. We usually start with just chatting. I have this cute little screen that I recently made for just chatting, but we will be moving into the game shortly. We'll see. We know, Polly. We know. A moment of silence for not Eve. I need to tell the story to everyone. Because, I do this all the time. I say the story all the time because I think it's very funny. But we have a regular viewer, not Evie, but I pronounced their name not Eve for like 2 months until they corrected me. And I was like, oh. No, I think we rated another streamer and the streamer said not Evie and I was like, oh. That makes a little bit more sense. And then I was like, dude, was I messing this up this whole time? And they were like, yeah, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, you know? But yeah, it was a whole thing. Yeah, whatever, real cool. Let's just bring it back up. Yeah, I do a little bit of tomfoolery, you know, in my streams. Like, it's mostly talking with a side of gameplay. That's usually how it works, but you know. The pasta, yeah. Okay. You had linguine with your tea, or you had linguine tea. What does that mean, Bill? What is linguine tea? How do those two things fit in the same sentence? Also, hello, Alex. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, you do. You say all those things. You're just like a grandma sometimes with the vocab you use, which I'm here for it. But I've been saying hun. Like, I call everybody that now. And I don't know why. Is it good or bad? I don't know. Oh, curry for dinner. I have never had curry before. And I really want to. What kind of curry is it? Like, is it a specific type, or is it just, like, flat out? You know, I like, describe it to me, because I need to know more about it, for sure. My eyes are so freaking green. Okay, Vocal. I didn't know you had green eyes. I thought you had, like, blue eyes. I don't know. Eye color is not the first thing that I remember about people. And I've only ever seen a picture of you, like, once, so that doesn't really help. But, I mean, green eyes are kind of a W. Like, you have automatic bragging rights if you have green eyes. I'd love green eyes, but I don't think I could pull them off, so I envy everyone who has green eyes for sure. Why are oranges and apples unironically a really good snack? They kind of are. Like an apple, especially with like actual good peanut butter, if it's not on your neck or on pencils apparently. But you know, like apples with peanut butter or like caramel, so good. So good. Yeah, oranges are pretty good too, but you need like a good orange. Either way. Yes, I have for sure. It's a good, honestly, it's kind of a good meat brand. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I get like a lot of ham from that brand. It's good, you know? Oh, okay. Okay. Sometimes I forget that, like, yeah, okay. That makes sense. For tea. You had linguine for tea. Okay, I got you. I thought you were saying you had it like for tea. Like that was the type of tea that you were like drinking. And I was like, okay, you do you. You just like boiled some linguine and then like drank the water you boiled it in. That was your tea. No, okay, that makes sense. Thank you. How does Vocal even like know that and I don't? I feel like I should. But I don't. I'm bad. Hey, I'm not a grandma. You'd be a really fun grandma. You'd be like Meemaw from like Young Sheldon. I see it. I do. Just means for dinner. Yeah, I know. But you say you have both. So you have like tea and dinner, and that's where I really get confused and I refuse to like believe that's a thing. So, you know. My sister's not bright. I love her to death, but yikes. Someone called her hun and she thought they were, oh, no. She thought they were interested in her. I think it's just like hopeless romantic syndrome. I feel that though, but okay. Who was it? That's the question. Like, what, do you know like the context if you want to share? Because like, that could like determine, unless it was like nothing. It was like absolutely nothing. You know, it could go either way. I don't know. Depends on who it was, how it was interpreted, what was the situation, you know. But yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes that happens. Okay, yeah, Vocal, you are like a rich, cool aunt too. I see that, you know? I have. Yes, actually. Meemaw, she eats, she gobbles. I haven't seen, well, actually, is the new season of Young Sheldon even out yet? I kind of watch it more sporadically. Like, I don't watch it in order or anything, but I'm like kind of looking forward to it either way. Vocal gives Meemaw from Young Sheldon vibe. She is Meemaw. What do you mean? You know? No, we should do like what we did with the weird, okay, but when I say we, I mean you guys. When you made the family tree for like stream, what was that? We should do that, but with like Young Sheldon characters, like assign everyone a Young Sheldon character. Hear me out. I'm letting you guys do that. You're better at it though. Yes, I have heard of that brand as well. Meemaw. I know. Meemaw just, she's great. Even Bill agrees. Bill, do you even know who we're talking about? I feel like you don't, but I'm still gonna trust you. Oh, really? I don't know what month it starts though. Okay. I'm gonna need to check back in as soon as I can. Assigning the community Young Sheldon characters. You don't get to call anything. You have to have other people assign it to, you know? Short customer support, and they said, oh, thanks for the help. No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's okay. You know, honestly, that's one of the things you gotta just smile and nod at. I like the enthusiasm though. Like, you know, like, she's pretty open-minded. That's okay, you know. Yes, I have heard of that before. I call Sheldon. No, you can't call him. You gotta assign them. Unless somebody else assigns it to you. You can't be it. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. So, then I'll have to see. I'll have to go, like, check in and see what's going on with young Sheldon. Young Sheldon just eats, though, you know? Bill gives Billy vibes. I don't know who's Billy? Guys, I'm not, like, that educated on young Sheldon. I don't know characters by, like, most of them. I know most of them, but not all of them by, like, the random teachers. You're like, I don't know them. I just know they were in, like, one episode, so. Yes, I have. No, that's valid. Peachy is Missy and Bob is Sheldon because he's annoying. That's one thing. I call him that sometimes too, and I'm like reading that part of his username, and it's just the first thing that I think of. I'm just like, Bob. That's okay. But either way, well, Sheldon's like a little too much of a nerd. Sheldon's like geeky, like, you know, like he's not just like, I don't know I don't know how to word it, but no, okay, wait. I do see it though. I could see it. Bill also kind of gives like, I'm thinking. I was gonna say Georgie, but I also don't see it at all. I also don't, like, I see it, but I don't see it. You gotta really squint your eyes, you know? I don't think I have ever met a person named Gwen. Maybe I have, but I can't think of anyone in particular, you know? PG, what? Oh, I'm Mima? I thought that was Vocal. I thought Vocal was Mima. I thought we assigned that. How am I Mima? I don't give Mima vibes. Live, laugh, love Georgie. Georgie is just the best. Well, I haven't met Gwen Stefani. I know of a lot of Gwens, but I have not met Gwen Stefani. That'd be pretty cool, though, you know? Yeah, I have. But, okay, I need to, like, let's actually look up young Sheldon characters. Let's go from there, okay? This is what I mean. It's just talking with the side of gameplay. Okay. Young Sheldon characters. Let's see who we got here. Let's see what we're working with. No, okay, hear me out. Who is Mandy? Because I know for some reason it's kind of giving Vocal. At the same time, like, I need you guys to bear with me for this one. I'm trying to think of also who Star is. Star for sure is like the dad, like George, like that kind of, you know. No. Oh my gosh. No, but yeah, like some of these are kind of iconic. Too iconic where you can't even assign anybody them. I don't know how to word it or how to, like, put it into words, but Peachy does give major Missy vibes. I'll give that to you. But that's for you guys to decide. Okay. Are we ready to get into, Bill, what? Yeah, what was the significance of Grace? Like, I just need to know, like, yeah, that was, like, random, but I do need to know. I'm curious as to, like, was she just a random person, or was there something else? No, Mary, she eats. Nobody talks about it enough. Like, I see why you could say that she sucks, but I also think that she's just trying her hardest. Hear me out. Because, well, yeah, I know that, but, like, Bill, like, that was interesting, you know? Oh, Peachy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that's how you felt, you know? But it's okay. We love. Also, I know, like, I'm pretty sure nobody in here watches The Bachelor, but I need to, like, give you guys the tea. Because, first off, once again, it's literally total Roblox drama. Will stand by that to the day I die. Like, these girls just compete, and then, like, Joey, who is basically, like, Kyle, just, like, votes them out. Depending on, like, how well they did, you know? Usually, like, the first one to finish the challenge, like, gets automatically, like, a rose, which is equal to a marshmallow. And then, like, if you have a rose, you're safe, which, like, again, rose equals a marshmallow. And then, like, you get voted out. That's pretty iconic, you know? That's what I'm saying. It's, like, The Bachelor is so good. And I usually don't like that kind of, like, stuff. But, like, I've been hooked. But, yeah, this last episode was so wild. My jaw was on the floor. I was in disbelief. I have to say that. We're down to like 5. No, I think it's like 6 or 7. No, it's like 5 or 6 actually, like, girls left. Like, we're narrowing it down. But spoiler alert, turn your volume down if you don't want a spoiler. Literally, like, Monday's episode, 2 girls. No, okay, 1 girl walked out. Another girl, Joey personally told and was like, the connection's just not there. Like, I am just not feeling it. I want you to leave. He didn't say that mean, but I was like, not my Joey. There's no way he could say that. That's all I gotta say, though. I know. I didn't like her. Leia was just, like, there. And then she, like, turned evil. Like, I don't know. She turned evil like some wicked witch. Like, I don't know what happened. But she really, like, had my heart before. And I'm still on Team Daisy. Like, I always was. But now I'm, like, extra on Team Daisy. I have hope for her. I do. Can we talk about how Kirby has killed several gods because he was a little hungry? I mean, that is very interesting to think about. Like, I stopped into one of Wobble Dude's streams right when he was ending a Kirby game. Yeah, the things that Wobble Dude says when he's, like, under distress during a Kirby final boss, wild. I was like, oh. Okay, you know. But that's about all I know about Kirby. But, I mean, like, he literally killed a god for taking his cake. Like, I would too. I don't know about you guys, but, like, don't mess with my food. Okay, I literally traded you guys in for a meatball sub last stream. Like, I ended early to eat a meatball sub, if that tells you anything. That's just the beginning. It'll snowball effect from here, okay? You know? Like, next time, you know, like, I that's all I'm saying is, like, I don't blame him. Like, we'll leave it at that. Your mom. I know, Vocal. If you're talking about what you're actually talking about, what I think you're talking about, I still won't get over that. That forever will pain me, you know? Just be a single Pringle. Like, live the single life, because once you're out of that, once you're actually married in a dedicated, like, marriage, you can't escape. So, like, enjoy it while you have it. That's all I gotta say. Not that I'm having an experience, but, like, I won't... Oh, my ice is so loud. I won't literally ever let that go. Like, I have literally... I'm like, you... No. All the Kirby game box arts were modified for North America to make him, like, more angry. What? Okay, we're just aggressive like that, I guess. They needed to, like, fit it to our liking, I guess. Your mum. I know. Bill, it just shocks me that you don't say mum as much as you should, you know? For a Brit. I'm kidding. I make fun of you too much for being British. It's bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Either way, sorry to bring back your trauma, but, yeah, that too. I also was laughing at that because you were like, did you really just trade us in for meatball sub? Like, yeah, I did. I ended stream a whole 10 minutes early to eat that sub. We don't. I have had, okay, not had, but I have witnessed too many bad experiences come from men in Texas. So if they're from Texas, or if their name starts with a J, just run. Unfortunately. Or if it's both, just don't even go that way in the beginning. Like, that's all I gotta say. That's all I have to say. Yeah, we don't trust Texas. We don't trust Texas men. We don't trust men. Yeah, you know? Or oh, that's true. Or if it starts specifically at the beginning, or if it's just, yeah, throughout. That's what I'm saying, like, just men in general. Like, there's too many letters, like, they're all a little bad, so, you know. Unfortunately, Jill Jobs, Bill Bob's brother. At least he's not from Texas. We'll leave it at that. You know, he's like 50-50. Like, could be good, could be bad. But, you know, ew, men, you know. They're interesting. They can be good. But, you know, they also can't be. Should I run if they're from the South and their name starts with a... No, yeah. Don't stay. You should run for the hills. Never look back. Block everything. And, you know. You shouldn't even run. You should sprint. You should just get a get a private jet. At that rate, spend all the money you can to get away from the fastest method possible. That's all I gotta say. Get a boat. Swim. Texas is by some water, you know? Something. Is Texas by water? I don't think it is. Let's look up the US map for the 8th time on stream. Let's see. I feel like it has a little bit of water. There's a little bit. They're also only showing me the U.S. Oh, no, yeah, there's a lot of water by Texas, for sure. Yeah, Gulf of Mexico. I was right. I just doubt myself too much. I know. Usain Bolt out of there, that's what I'm saying, you know? I gotta sprint. I'm ready to fly back to the UK. Bill, what did you do? What if... Bill, is there something you... Like, I feel like there's a whole situation we need to, like, break down, you know? Like, I feel like if this is a vocal situation, you do need to go back to the U.S. Or, not the U.S. Don't go to the U.S. Because you're already there in a very bad place. Go back. Yeah, it's okay. He broke the law. Oh my, okay. He's banned. What? Who? Bill? I wouldn't doubt it, honestly. Not gonna lie. I would not doubt it. Shout out to Bill. Like, you're kind of a real one for, like, breaking the law and getting banned from the, like, US. That's pretty iconic. I'm kidding. Don't listen to- Wait! Guys. Am I streaming on my Polywog Nintendo account? Like, that's a stupid question, but, like, am I? What? I have 0 pair points. This is weird. Okay, good. But, like, this is, like, that's what I'm saying. Why is everything glitching out? I have 0 pair points. Let me see if I can, like, redeem something. Let's, like, redeem, like, first, whatever. No, I can't. Oh, I'm not even. Hun, what? I'm not logged in, but I'm streaming on my account? No, I'm not. It's my system that's losing it. It's making me question my life. Like, what is going on? Okay, I do have 0 pair points, though, guys. For one day, you guys all have more than me. Go on. Go on, go cheer, go rub it in my face. I don't have infinity. I don't have an infinite amount of pair points anymore. This is so dumb, you know? What? I know, you said, yeah, jaywalking is not a crime there. I don't know, because nobody knows how to drive, and so if you walk anywhere that's maybe not a crosswalk, your chances of survival are practically 0. That's probably why, you know? Like, even on a crosswalk, you're still not safe. But yeah, if you walk in the middle of the street, you're probably gonna get a little oopsie, so that's probably why. Because people just don't know how to drive. They go on their phone, and they do their makeup, and they talk, you know. It's like TV shows, how they're, like, looking over at the person next to them in the car 95% of the time when they're driving. Like, hun, where's the street? Because I think you should be looking at that. Like, that's all I gotta say. And people in real life basically do the same thing. I've seen some really sketchy things. There was, like, the other day, I was, like, in a turn lane, and this one person in front of me just kept drifting into, like their car was just drifting into oncoming traffic, and I was like, oh my gosh. And, like, the light was green. Like, I'm not one to honk, but the light was green. Well, I didn't end up honking, but, like, I don't honk, so I was just waiting and, like, like, are you good? But yeah, like, the light was green. She could have turned, or, yeah, but, yeah, the car was drifting. I was, like, really nervous too. And then she ended up doing a U-turn. It was like an older lady. So, like, that's not really an excuse, but it definitely was, like, an answer. She did a U-turn right where it said no U-turn. And I was like, okay, you're literally gonna take some people out. Petition to have, like, yeah, that's not, okay, I think, here's my thing, Vocal, because I said the same thing the other day until somebody was like, no, they should be able to drive, but I think after you reach a certain age, or, like, every, like, couple years, like, every, like, 5 or 10 years, you should have to, like, retake your driver's test, especially once you reach a certain age, so that way you can, like, still know if they are able to drive or not, or if they need their, like, license suspended. Like, hear me out, you know? If you want to cross the street, you just do it. That's just a weird feeling to me. Like, I can't imagine doing that. Like, jaywalking, like, unless there's, like, absolutely nobody on the streets, I will. Guys, I've committed a crime. Yes, jaywalking, I have done it before. But, like, I feel like just to openly do that, like, that's just, like, you just, like, look both ways and, like, run for it, or, like, what? I don't know. Britain just, it's not real. It's like Australia. They don't exist. If you get hit, oh, well, that's your fault. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty, wait, and if it wasn't that, wait, what? Okay, that's fair. I know, well, yeah, it does depend on where you are. Like, there's some places I wouldn't dare to jaywalk, you know? Like, I'm not gonna go over, like, major streets and just, like, jaywalk. And I also don't walk many places to jaywalk. Like, usually I'm just going, like, from a parking lot to a store. Like, it's nothing major. I'm not, like, walking and hiking to, like, a Starbucks. But, you know, just don't get hit. Like, girl, like, you had one job. That's what I'm saying, you know? But, it's kind of hard. Everyone also owns, like, 8 cars in the USA, so they're usually on the street for whatever reason. So it's, like, it's pretty hectic, pretty busy, especially, like, if you're living in a busier area. Like, you're more susceptible to, like, getting, it doesn't even have to be your fault. Like, you can literally at a stoplight, and it's wild. It's honestly wild. That was actually, oh, well, okay, 40 minutes was, like, pretty good. I was gonna say, that was quick. 40 minutes in the stream of just chit-chatting. This is wild. That's okay, though. We have time. We have time. You know. I remember when Crystal, it was her first playthrough of New Horizons, and, I wasn't there for the actual video because I didn't want, or actual stream because I didn't want spoilers, but I watched the VOD and I remember like the beginning she was talking for like 40 minutes and I was like, how could anyone do that? Like, that's kind of impressive. Yeah. So that's what we do every stream. It's really easy, actually. You just have to be me. You have to just talk people's ears off, you know? And talk about jaywalking and getting hit by cars, but that is not, what is that? Cocoes? Yes. Yes! Those are wild. That wasn't, the 8-hour stream was the most impressive part, you know? What does that mean? No noise? What? Girl. Yeah, so don't forget to smile. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, me too, that's what I'm saying, BG, like, are you good? Do you need someone? That's not, were you silent or were you silent? It says, you know, if you don't pay attention while driving here, you're in trouble. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, people, they don't even care. You know, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, for sure. If you, it doesn't even matter how much you're paying attention, like, I feel like it's always somebody else's fault. Like, it's always the person who's not paying attention. Like, you could be so alert, but there's always that dumb person on the street. No offense to them, you know, there are always gonna be those dumb drivers. But yeah, I've seen people who are just speeding. You're like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Also vocal, that's okay. Polly, no noise. I know, it's okay. I'm glad you fixed it though. Yeah, Bill, if you want to go to sleep, you should go to sleep. It's like what, like 12, 11 by you? Go to sleep. Go get some shut-eye, you know? Go hit the hay. Water has never tasted so good. Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're tired, you should, but if you don't want to, then that's your choice. It's not my fault, you know? But I'm tired, but I don't want to go to sleep. That's the story of my life, low-key. Do you guys ever just wake up in the morning and you're like, I feel like this is too early to be getting up. I feel like I could use, like, 12 more hours of sleep. But you, like, don't have the time for that. You have things that need to get done. Or that need to get done. I don't know. But, like, that's me every day, you know? 1 hour later, oh, that's nice, you know? But, I mean, well, no, 1 hour later. Then Burton, that would be, like, 1 a.m. for you. Almost, at least. I know. Everyone has wild time zones. I wish time zones don't exist, but I'm hoping when I get the chance and when I get more time, I can move my streams more to the, like, mornings for me, so it's, like, 5 p.m.-ish for you guys. Like, that's really helpful, I know. So, I know time zones suck, but if you also need to get some sleep. Oh, yeah, okay. So, I was right, but, yeah, if you guys need to get some sleep, like, I don't want to be the one to keep you up. I don't want to be responsible for your sleep deprivation. Like, that's all I gotta say. Also, Star made us more, sub badges and not follow badges. Apparently those don't exist, but yeah, more sub badges. So you guys, you're actually, I'm gonna explain this to you because I can't keep secrets. For a default follow, you get, actually, let me see. I want to make sure. I actually don't know how follows work. Whoa. How much is that for a tier 3? That's a lot of money. I don't know. What costs $25? Because that looks a little excessive. Either way. But what was I saying before? Oh yeah, so normal default sub badges will be green, like a green frog. The next tier will be gold, and then it'll go to like a rainbow. It's like a rainbow frog. It's really cute, really fun. So, you know, are you guys ever just existing and then you think, man, what the scale? Yes, I do. And then I'm like, tomorrow I'm gonna like recreate my whole life. I'm gonna get everything I need done. I'm gonna clean the entire house. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna like be like the best person I can be. I'm gonna get so organized. And then I sleep in until like 3 p.m. Yeah. Or do you ever like realize you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm a human. Like I'm a literal physical being with other beings around me who all have different perceptions of me. And they all think about me when I don't know. Do you ever wonder how many people like you? Like that's like such a weird thing, but I'm like, I wonder if people actually like me and I don't realize it. Like I mean like in a romantic way. Like, you know, like I'm like I like that's kind of crazy thing to think. And I think we've all thought about that before. Like have we not? Like do you ever think about that? Like I wonder, you know? Oh, you don't do that. You just contemplate your life choice. You just stare at the wall and you're like, I should be doing more with my life. But instead I'm sitting here. People say life's too short, but it is very long. Like I feel like you have time to do more. It's okay if you contemplate your life. But no, I always want to like change everything within 24 hours and that never happens. You know. I saw this one thing and it was kind of really cool. It was like a quote I don't know where it was from, but it was like, the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. So, like, nothing is gonna happen in 24 hours. Like, overnight, you can't do that. That's not possible. But, like, you can start somewhere, and from there, slowly, like, grow. You know? Hear me out. Hear me out with that one. Also, yeah, if you're on vacation, like, that's kind of a freebie. Like, that's kind of fun. I love when you get, like, long weekends or, like, vacations like that, so that way you can stay up, like, longer. It's honestly a bonus for sure. Think about that when I'm doing after school. Like, what am I actually doing? Like, this is so wild. Sometimes I think about that too. Like I see exactly what you mean, Bill. I don't know how to explain it, but you're just like, what am I doing? Oh, that's delicious. How do you like your rice? I need to know if anyone else puts pepper in their rice, or is that just a me thing? Because my grandma always, like, overloads rice with, like, pepper, and it's good, but I feel like nobody else does that. Also, is it, like, sticky rice, brown rice, white rice? Like, lay it on me, you know? Oh, okay. Over salting rice with butter. That's pretty cool. Like, low-key, that tastes delicious. So I gotta give it to you. But, have you guys ever made the mistake of putting salt in sticky rice? It's so bad. Jasmine rice with salt and butter. That's delicious. You guys eat right. It's the salt and butter for sure. I know, there's so many different types of rice, which is such a weird thing to think about, but, like, there's a lot. Also, I feel like this is literally just a just chatting stream at this point. Where did the gameplay go? Either way. I need to have my town, like, customized and ready to go by, like, mid-March. How am I gonna do that? I've been working on it for, like, years. In 2022, I was like, I started in, like, July. No, not July. January, and I was like, it'll be done in May. Hun, it is 2 years later. I'm like, it'll have to be done by March. If people want this town tour, like, I could give it to them like it is now, but it feels empty. It doesn't feel finished. It's not the way I want it to be. You know? Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I'm stressed, but I am also very excited. I want it to be, like, a cinematic masterpiece. Like, I don't want it to be like, hello everybody and welcome back to Polywog. Like, no. It's gonna be like, maybe a little bit of that, a little bit of, like, commentary, but I think it'll mostly kind of be, like, overview thing, you know? Okay, Bill, you need to get to bed. It is you're hallucinating, okay? But you're also really true, so. Y'all ever realize, it's the y'all for me, that we're just a bunch of atoms, and there's no way to figure out how to make consciousness, and you realize there's no physical proof that anyone has any, that's true. Anyone else has consciousness except you, and you're questioning reality itself. Sometimes I'm like, you guys aren't real. But then I'm like, oh wait, I guess everyone is real. But no, like yeah, I guess so. You're just like, where's the proof that you guys are actually real and that you're thinking? But at the same time, yeah, Bill, it's bedtime, buddy. Like, let's get you to bed, Grandma. You know, that's what I'm saying. But, you know, you're actually generated by ChatGPT. Okay. ChatGPT kind of eats, though. Like, if you actually use it for good stuff. I will have you know, don't ask ChatGPT. I fooled around with it when it was, like, first a thing in, like, I think it was, like, 2022. No, it was, like, beginning 2023, I think. But yeah, I asked it to write an Animal Crossing story. First off, I had no idea who I was, so that was great. But yeah, I asked it to write me a story about Animal Crossing. Basically an Animal Crossing fanfic, if you'll put it. I guess that's what you could call it. I don't know. Don't ask it to do that. I've never read more gruesome things in my life. I don't think I knew what Animal Crossing was, but I've never been so petrified and kept up at night. I kind of blocked it out. I couldn't even tell you what it was about. But I just remember being like, what is this? Oh my, it started really cute. You know, like there was like a village. It was called like, I don't know what they called it. It was like Animal Town or something like that, you know, and they had like neighbors and they named a couple of villagers too. And I was like, all right, no. It went downhill from there. So scary. Don't ask ChatGPT to write anything about Animal Crossing. It is not cool. It does not know what that is. But yeah, I mean, ChatGPT is really fun when you use it for like actual good things. Also, if you ask it to write you a really emotional story, it is not emotional. They're so bad at that. Not a single tear was shedded. That was shed, I should say. That was my goal, was to like cry. No. They were like, there was a dog. He tripped on a rock and he hurt his paw. But then his owner took him in and got it all taken care of. I'm like, okay, that is not even a good story, nor is it sad, and there was a positive solution. Like, whatever. Y'all ever, y'all ever think about how simple explanations tend to be more true than complex ones? But the simplest explanation for the universe is that there's no wait, sorry, what am I saying? There's one dislocated brain hallucinating literally everything instead of the universe being real, full of complicated things. Bill, go to bed. Bill, get out of here. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, if you need to go to bed, you can go to bed. I'll leave it at that. But you know, I don't know. Good night. We'll see how long you last until you come back. But no, like, what? You're making me, like, overthink everything. It is a Wednesday night. I just want food. I don't know about you guys. I should get food. So I'm gonna sign off for- no, I'm kidding. I'm gonna trade you guys back in. Okay, I have to actually- okay, going back to that meatball sub. Vocal, I know you were really mad at me for that, but I have to admit that was the best meatball sub I've ever had in my life. It was so good. It was like- okay, picture this. Like a really soft roll. But it wasn't like a roll. It was like a piece of like bread. It was kind of flat, like a roundish flat rectangle. But it was like really fluffy white bread. And then it had like 3 big meatballs in there. And then it had red sauce on the top, paired with some chips and dip. So good. It was so worth giving you abandonment issues. I'll send you one. Don't worry, it'll make up for it. Yeah, because that's how that works. But yeah, it was so actually delicious. I just want In-N-Out too. I want like a really good burger. I've never also had Whataburger. Is that like good? Has anyone here had that? Because I've heard like really, okay, I've heard, okay, reset. When I've heard about Whataburger, people kind of describe it like they do In-N-Out, how it's like you either love it or you hate it. Like you either grew up with it or something and love it, and that's like where your heart is at, or it's just the most disappointing burger that's overhyped. It does sound really good. I've heard good things about it, but I've also heard for the majority that it's just okay. It's nothing great, you know, which I think is what everyone says about like burgers nowadays. Nowadays. But yeah, I want to try that. But yeah, like, hear me out. In-N-Out just sounds so good right now. And I used to not like it. Like, it was just okay. Like, the burgers were okay. They taste really fresh, though. I don't know how fresh they actually are, but they taste fresh. The fries kind of styrofoamy. The milkshake's a 10 out of 10. But, I used to not like it, and then I ate it so much where I, like, somehow reversed the effects it should be when I eat something too much. Usually when I eat something too much, I don't like it. Like, it gets worse for me. But I, like, loved it. Like, and now I love it, and I need it now. I also haven't had it in so long. In-N-Out is just, like, so good. So good. Wait, okay, Vocal, do they have In-N-Out in the South? Because I know, like, they're kind of opening up, like, in more areas around the U.S., but I don't know if they have it in the South. Oh, they do? Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I know it's, like, yeah, like, originated from California, and it's, like, kind of going more to the east, but, like, that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. What are some other? I thought there was like another place. There's also I think they built like a Buc-ee's in Florida or something. Like, guys, you're supposed to go to Buc-ee's, like to go to Buc-ee's. Like, you don't bring it to Florida. Like that. It doesn't. It's yeehaw in tropical paradise, not Mexico. Okay, Florida's not really a tropical paradise. If you go to the right place, it could be. But like it's like summery beach vibes mixed with yeehaw. It's not the vibe, you know. But I don't know. I feel like it's good. I don't know, Vocal. I don't know about you. Have you had one of their milkshakes before? They're so good. Yeah, I see. I know it's like a generally a southern thing, but I've never been to one before. I know people who have, but you know. Oh, really? I don't know. Is it okay? What are your thoughts on Buc-ee's? Oh, is that what you're saying it was overrated for? Which one were you saying it was overrated for? Because like Buc-ee's, yeah, I just feel like it's like. It's just a gas station, guys. Isn't it just a gas station? I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? It doesn't seem like to be bad. Like, I'd go, but it doesn't seem to be like, that's all I'm going to the South for, you know? Oh, okay. No, but yeah, what are your thoughts on Buc-ee's, you know? Oh, sorry, okay. When I see just a gas station, I think I know where this is going. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. I apologize. I mean, I don't know that much about it. But it is a gas station, right? Like, am I going insane? Or is it like a Walmart? I thought it was a gas station, but Yeah, I know it's just Buc-ee's. Do they have food there? What? Okay. Well, that was not English, but Vocal, describe to me Buc-ee's because I don't know Buc-ee's. It's a Walmart that ate a gas station. So much food. Okay, that explains so much. That really just is the good rundown right there. You know. I don't know what like good gas station I've ever been to. There's no good gas stations ever. Gas stations are so dumb. Who made that a thing? Hear me out. Hear me out. Unless it's like, okay, a Costco gas station is actually where it's at. Costco eats. Nobody talks about it enough. Like, I don't need, when I go to Costco, I don't need to get anything. Like, it's so expensive and for like so much. Like, I just know it's gonna go to waste anyway. So like, I don't get anything. I go for like the hot dogs and the pizza. That's where I'm talking. But Costco, like, it just is the vibe. It's the vibe. It's giving holiday. It's giving, specifically like Thanksgiving, like their pumpkin pies definitely eat. Everything about Costco is just amazing. That's my Buc-ee's, honestly. Buc-ee's for me is Costco, but that's also not. It's not Buc-ee's because it's like a nationwide thing, but there's also their gas stations there pretty good. They have like relatively cheap gas. It goes like, actually the lines are so freakishly long every time I go, but it's the thought that counts. It's Costco, you know. It's Costco. I probably have actually only been there like, actually no, I think I've been there too many times to count, actually. I was gonna say like 20 times in my life. That is the fattest lie. Probably way more than that. Too many times to the point where it's like embarrassing to like admit. I don't know. Okay, but guys, what are we thinking? Are we gonna, we're like making it to the halfway point of stream. Do we want to keep just chatting? Or do we want to move on to Pokemon Violet? Also, hello, Isa. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It's up to you guys. I'll do whatever you want. But, like, we are nearing the halfway point. We've been talking for an hour. That's pretty impressive. But at the same time, I need to know what we want to do. The way I've just been, like, keeping myself busy by talking about, like, Buc-ee's and... What else was it? We were talking about, like, jaywalking and then Bill was hallucinating. It was a whole thing. But that's pretty impressive, you know? Low key. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I don't know how I feel about this just chatting layout. Because, like, when there's no poll there, it just looks, like, kind of empty. Because before, like, the frog was a little bit more to the right, and then the chat was a little bit more to the right. So, like, those are just moved over in the middle. But then Bill convinced me to add the poll thing, which I think was great. But, like, when there's no poll, it just looks like no poll. It's just empty, you know? But either way, it's not bad. Not bad. Also, you guys, I hope you guys can hear the Spotify. I was trying to fix it before. I don't know still what was wrong or how I fixed it, but either way. But yeah, whatever you guys want to do, we can move into Pokemon Violet or just chat. No, that'll be my excuse to do a poll. Let's do it. Let's do it. We gotta fill that space somehow. It'll be a short, tiny poll, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay, now my computer won't load. This is actually, my computer's gonna explode one day. Mark my words. But also don't mark my words because I don't want that to happen. We'll see. This poll program that I use always is kind of iffy anyway, so let's see if I can open that up. You know? What? Why, Vocal? What? Oh, it sucks. I know you're an avid Pokemon Violet hater, but what better suggestions do you have that could actually change my mind to get rid of Pokemon Violet on the schedule? Was so worth it. The poll's not loading, guys. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Everything. Oh, there's a screen. Okay, good. Sorry, mates. Having some tech. I know my Wi-Fi's acting up now. It's acting like it wasn't perfect the whole time. I'm glad we're back though. See, that screen is a lifesaver. More like a screensaver. That was so stupid. But yeah, it saves lives. It saves VODs, so they are pieced together. Sorry about that, though. You guys got a little breakdown moment. I know. But yeah, either way. I'm saying my whole system is just so messed up and my account is weird. There's a lot going on, but nothing's loading. I don't think the poll's gonna work. We'll just take an open vote. Just tell me what you guys, just tell me through chat. We'll do it that way. But okay, your two options, guys, for things we can do is Just Chatting or Pokemon Violet. And Vocal, I still need to know, what we should do instead of Pokemon Violet. Like, I need a good suggestion that'll actually convince me to, like, change up the schedule. Because I'm always down for a schedule change. I think it's fun. But we need, like, an actual good game. Just Chatting? Okay, so you're on team Just Chatting. What if we made Wednesdays Just Chatting streams? That's kind of boring. Is that not boring? Vocal, did Bill hack your account? Did Bill awaken from his sleep and hack your account just to say Celeste? You're scary. That's hashtag not my vocal. Not my vocal. Whoa! Oh! What are those words coming out of your mouth? Yeah, Vocal, what? This isn't you. Vocal, this isn't you. Vocal. I don't know what that was, but what? This is weird. I see even Vocal. The whole ChatGPT bot over here is like spasming out too. You think, like, you're telling me Vocal Schmokel thinks that Celeste is better than Pokemon Violet. This is wild. I thought you said you were giving it a try again. You were getting back into it. I thought you liked it again. Why do you hate it? Oh my gosh. Vocal, what? What? This is insane. I tried it and I hated it. I'm gonna see. Okay, I'm gonna see what other games that I have on my Switch, and we will go from there. Let's make a mutual vote. I wish my poll would work. Okay, we have Stardew. Give it too many attempts, and a lot of chances for literally anything. That's okay. I mean, but I like the enthusiasm. At least you tried. At least you tried. Stardew Wednesdays. Okay, that's a start. I just named one option, Vocal. Don't worry, I just named one option. We have more. Okay. Stardew. We could do, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm kind of like, my head's kind of like low. We could do a different Pokemon game. So we could do Pokemon Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu. So if we want to like still keep the Pokemon vibe, that's the other game that I have that's Pokemon. I need to open up my Pokemon Horizons. How have I played Pokemon Violet more than I have Undertale? That's actually really impressive. I've only played Undertale like one time through, but like I feel like that would be more. No, that's actually believable. Because I think it took me like 5 hours to complete Undertale, and we play like 2 hours every Wednesday for Pokemon Violet. That makes sense actually. A lot of my games that I have are boring. Like, guys, let's have Monopoly for Switch Wednesdays. I'm kidding. That's not. That's actually my least favorite thing in the world. It is a really good game for sure, Celeste. I didn't like it. Here's the thing for you. I didn't like it before. Well, I did not like it, but I didn't play it. And Bill, who you saw before, like convinced me for over a year to get the game. Like we had bets and everything, and I finally bought the game for like $3 on Steam or something like that. And I played it like only one time, but it's a really good game. It's very fun. Has a great story, great characters. It's just a good game, like all around. Like the moral of it, the plot, like it's amazing. So if you ever get the chance to get Celeste, I never thought I'd say that, but you should for sure. But yeah, Pokemon. I also don't play a lot of Pokemon either, so I'm with you. Don't even worry. I don't hate it. But I've only played 2 games, so I can't say that much about it. You know, I know you're either like a really big Pokemon player or not that much. So you know, any of these options, okay. But like genuinely, Vocal, which one would you prefer? I'm gonna see what other ones I have. We could do like, okay, this might be crazy. I don't know how crazy I want to be. I don't know how out of the box I want to be, but what if we switch around my entire streaming schedule? Like, what if I just had like, well, okay, that would actually kind of not work. Oh my gosh, my Switch is just like falling apart. Okay, that's true. We should do an open poll. Should I put something on Discord kind of asking about that? I don't know. I really have like a also, I'm gonna change category to just chatting. We're gonna do that real quick so I don't forget, so people don't come into the stream and they're like, what the flip is happening? What the rip in terms of Vocal, you know? But let me real quick change the category and everything so people know. Why did it not update? Oh, you know why it didn't update? You know why it didn't update? Because I'm not logged in through Twitch and OBS. Like, remember how I was being weird and it said that I had 0 pair points? So when it changed the title of stream through OBS, it didn't update because I'm not logged in, so I didn't even know where to put that. Okay, that's fair. Okay, I'm just changing this real quick. I think I still have this copy. That is not copy and pasted. Let's not do that. I should not put that copy and paste in there. What is the question of the day? It's like, oh yeah, whatever. We're just gonna leave that. Just chatting. I don't know. I don't want to retype the whole question of the day. I don't know where to find it. We're just gonna say, just chatting. It's gonna be a really short title today, guys. I don't think I've had a title this short before. That's okay though. Oops. Friend is such a weird word. Like friendly, friend, such a weird word. Okay. Let's do that. Hopefully it's saved now. Okay, either way. Chips. I know it was chips. I know it has something to do with that, but that was kind of a long question. And I don't remember exactly word for word. But okay, let me see. I want to see if I can get that poll working. Like, I just want to get like opinions on all different kinds of platforms because I know we have a lot of different says. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes we have bad days where the poll doesn't want to load. It doesn't want to load still. Okay. But what I was saying before is like, what if I did a crazy thing and like rearranged the entire schedule? Like, you have to tell me if you're up for this, because like it would be pretty wild. Oh no, okay, this is even more wild. Okay, what if for only 1 month we change the entire schedule? Because guess what next month is? It's Mario March, because like March 10th is Mario Day. So it's that's Wobbled and I are doing a stream on March 6th because of it being Mario month. So what if we had Mario Mondays every Monday in March? It would only be like 4. And then we would play like Mario games. My Switch keeps falling. It's gonna like press something it shouldn't. But yeah, like Mario Kart, Mario Party, yeah, like any whatever. Like that would be kind of fun, but that would definitely take a lot of like advertising because I don't want people to get like messed up because I've had like Animal Crossing on Mondays for a long time. Like it's set in stone. So to like mess with that, I'm a little scared about. But yeah, what if we just like, yeah. Okay, my Switch. She is not wanting to stay, and I don't want her to like I don't want it to like press anything it shouldn't on my keyboard. But yeah, like hear me. I feel like just a nice, clean, fresh schedule reset. Like, are we down for a schedule reset? You know, like we'd still have Animal Crossing because I can't get rid of Animal Crossing, even if we do the same thing every single time. That's know your limits, okay? Okay, here's the thing. This is so hard because like I don't know how I'm not good with change, but Tuesdays I don't know if I can't get rid of those. Can't get rid of those. So we keep that. Thursday, but no, and then Wednesday. Like, was that the only one that's changing then? Like, that's kind of boring. Or would I swap Animal Crossing and Tuesday just to make it like fun? Put a little change. That's why it doesn't make sense. And I don't know if I can change the days or if I want to change the days that I stream on. You know, like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing is really working. So, you know. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe like I'm overthinking this too much. But yeah, like changing. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do like a poll. So I'll put it on like YouTube. Should I do it now? Should I put it on YouTube now and stuff? So I'll put one on YouTube. I'll put one on Instagram, Discord. I think I can do one on Twitch too. They're kind of like suspicious though. I still can't even figure out how to vote in anybody's poll on Twitch, so that's a little iffy. But I'll just ask people what they want to do. I'll still make Pokemon Violet an option. Because maybe some people really like it, and maybe Vocal's the only one who's against it. But yeah, I'll do Stardew. What other games do you think we could do? Like, I'm gonna have at least 4 options for people to choose from. So yeah, we'll have Violet, Stardew. Should I put like Let's Go Eevee or something? No hate if you're enjoying Violet, but yeah, it's just a little iffy. It also is like a very slow, cozy game, so I think it also would be fun to play off stream as well. I just haven't wanted. I didn't really want to like mess with it off stream. I don't really like doing that, especially if I started it on stream. But yeah, like I don't mind if like I just want to do what you guys want to watch. Like I am only giving like the options I give you are things I'm interested in too. So there's nothing that I like want to win for Tuesday. Like I'm putting all the games that like I'm down to play too. So yeah, like if you guys aren't like feeling the game, like if it's just not your vibe, like I know I didn't even really give you a say in Violet because I got it for the holiday season and I really wanted to play it. But yeah, like if it's not your vibe, and I'm glad for the feedback, like let me know and we'll find like something that we can all enjoy because that's what you come to my streams for, and to talking with the side of gameplay. But yeah, like if we need to switch up, like let me know. If you guys are like, hey, Polly, your schedule sucks. We hate these games, except Animal Crossing. I know you guys aren't. You don't love it, but that one is definitely a just chatting kind of stream vibe. Then let me know, and we'll see what we could do. But yeah, I do like Stardew, and I feel like that would also be a fun opportunity to start like a whole new farm if we are starting Wednesdays. We did that one time before, but that was for Tuesday, and we never revisited it again. It just like happened. But yeah, I'm trying to think other games too. I just want I want options. I want you guys to have some like games to choose from. Undertale is a very difficult game. Love it, but that's like kind of a Celeste situation where you just kind of have to repeat a lot of things, you know? Yeah, for sure. I mean, also I know like I think you and Bill are like one of the only or some of the only few people in the community who are familiar with the game as well, so that doesn't make it hard. And I want it to be something people can like connect around. Like that's Animal Crossing, most everyone has played that before. That's why it's easy. Or like for Tuesday, most of you guys just that's clearly we're picking games like, you know, we want to see because I let you guys pick. But yeah, like I want to make sure they're games that like people can connect with. And I know a lot of people have played Stardew whether they like it or not, but it's still possible that they can talk about it. We should just do like Mario and Sonic Olympics Wednesday. No, I'm kidding. That would be kind of fun though, low-key. Also, we haven't played Nintendo Switch Sports in so long. I haven't in general. Like since last time I played it was on stream and I don't know when that was. Miitopia 8. That gameplay 8, but I definitely took a really long time on it. Would do that again. I can't. I'm really like I have to admit I'm really surprised that we completed Miitopia on stream. That was impressive. I have played like this is another option. This one's a little iffy. Like Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom, like one of the two. I've played both of them, so I am really familiar with them. So I don't think it would take us as long, unless I'm like taking a detailed tour. It wouldn't be like a speed run or anything, but. That one's like a funnish game. I feel like we could do something like that. It could be an option. Vocal, you seem to know what's poppin' and lockin'. So if you want to like give me any suggestions or anything, or name any games that I might have that you think people would like you seem pretty, you know. You would, yeah. I want to make sure. Like it doesn't hurt to put it on like a poll for like an option, you know. But yeah, I want like a good switch up. I love the Hyrule Warriors games too. But I feel like that's not a great game to play on stream. It is also rated teen, so I don't know if that would be great for a family friendly stream either. Like I've played it before. It's not bad. It's nothing too bad, but like to play it every week I feel like would be a little excessive. I've never played Splatoon, fun fact. I have it. I think maybe I played it once, but I've never like played it. It was more like not even my own game. It was like more somebody else's who was like, oh, take my controller while I like go to the bathroom. So I like played for somebody in Splatoon. That's about the furthest I've done, so I don't know, you know. That's true. I feel like we should. So we can do, yeah, that's pretty good. That's like 3 options so far. Do we want another option or are we leaving this 3 options? You know what we should do? Just Dance. No. You couldn't get me to do that if I wanted. It's really fun though. I have the 2021 version, I think. Is there a 2023 or 2024 version? I feel like it would be so bad. The songs on there would be so bad. Should we do Just Chatting Wednesdays? That would be kind of fun. That would be kind of fun though. Like we're doing it. Like it's already got the vibe going. But you know, no, Peachy, you're good. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, should we put Just Chatting on there for an option? Are we down for that, guys? The only thing that's kind of hard about Just Chatting is like, you know, yeah, we can add that as an option. Okay, so yeah, I feel like for Just Chatting, it does like require a little bit of like it would be like, long story short, it would be kind of difficult to do with a smaller viewership, I guess, you know. But I feel like I just wish we could listen to like really cool music, like Lo-Fi Leah, love you. But what if we could listen to like Taylor Swift? Everyone would leave, they would all hate me, and also I'd get copyrighted, so that would not be fun. But that'd be like, we should have a karaoke night. I love that Coop does karaoke nights, and I keep missing them. But as soon as I can, you know. I yap enough for 5 people. No, that's good. But yeah, sometimes it does get a little difficult, which is something that I am worried about for doing like a full-time Just Chatting stream in the schedule, you know? So yeah, if we just happen upon the Just Chatting streams, like I don't mind, but to like purposefully do them the same time every week, like I do get a little nervous because, you know, like I can yap. I don't know if you know this, I can yap. But some days it's a little harder than others. Not gonna lie. You guys hear the ice? Cruel Summer would be on there. It would. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm summoning. That's what I'm summoning. Saying. I can't speak. But Peachy, what song are you listening to right now? I know you were. I know. Lead Ice. If I get lead poisoning. Vocal, you get to be in charge of the community. You get to be the new Polywog Nintendo. I'm giving all rights to you. I would give it to Peachy, but I feel like Peachy, like, you're definitely more moderator type. No. Well, okay, I would give it to Wobble Dude, but I feel like running 2 communities is a really big task. So, guys, I'm not gonna get lead poisoning, though. Knock on wood. Well, let's not jinx it, but... Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna write that down in my notes app. And then after stream, or maybe even tomorrow morning, because more people seem to be more active on polls in the mornings, but... Okay, let's do... So we had... Yeah, we gotta remember. Okay, so we're gonna do Pokemon... Violet. We're gonna do Stardew. Just chatting. And then, let's do, like, Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom, kind of. Tears of the Kingdom was such a gorgeous game. Like, I have to admit, here's my thing. Breath of the Wild was... it's better. And, like, people are probably gonna hate me for that, but, like, Breath of the Wild was a better game than Tears of the Kingdom. But it also was only good the first time through. Like, when you play it over and over again or get really familiar with the game, it gets a little, like, repetitive. But, I think the first time stepping into it, like, that was one of the first actual, like, video games I ever really got into. Like, I was like, okay, not that cozy games aren't video games, but, like, if you're talking, like, one that has actual objectives and bosses and enemies and goals and, you know, achievement, like, that's the first one that I've ever done. So it was pretty wild. Like, I've watched a lot of other ones. I watched streams. I've watched people play a lot of other games. But yeah, for me personally, Breath of the Wild was like the first real, like, video games that I played. So it was a really fun experience. And I think that's why I say it's, like, better. And I really like Tears of the Kingdom too, but I feel like it didn't offer too much more with the gameplay. Like, you know, you had your, like, abilities. There was more areas of the map. Slightly different objectives. But I feel like overall, I will say that boss fight was really good. That was a really good boss fight. It was really challenging, I think, in Breath of the Wild. It was a little easy. And I think most people can agree with me. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, I think it was amazing. I love the music, too, in Tears of the Kingdom, the theme. But both of those themes went too hard. I don't know who is in charge of the music for, like, those 2 games, but they were crazy. They were insane. But yeah, I loved every second of both of the games. But I have to say, like, Breath of the Wild has my heart. So we'll have to do, like, if either of those win. Well, no, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to see which one. I can put them, like, both separately on the poll. Or if, like, that option wins, then I can do, like, a separate poll later. That's, like, which one out of the 2 do you want me to play? I don't know. But I feel like we are due for a little, switch up. And I would like to play Pokemon Violet off stream, too. So if that doesn't end up winning, you know, there's a little plus in that. But... there's so many games. What games have we completed on stream? I think Tears of the Kingdom does count because I did do the final boss on stream. I don't think... I didn't play, like, a lot of the gameplay. I started and I ended it on stream, but a lot of that middle part was just me off stream doing that for fun. We completed Link's Awakening. We completed Miitopia. I know, this is so... I still think about this all the time. But, like, we started Paper Mario... and then I didn't end up finishing it, which, like, kind of sucked. It was a hard game, though. It was also one of the first ones that I ever played, so it kind of was difficult on stream. I would get back into that one. Maybe not yet. I still need a little bit of time, but, like, I've heard it's really good. Peachy played it, loved it, and so I trust Peachy with that. But, yeah, I've heard Paper Mario is really good. At least, yeah, like the ending. The gameplay is good as well, but it does get really dragged out, kind of repetitive as well. Like when you think you're done, there's like a whole nother thing you gotta do. It's also a lot of puzzle games, methods, and stuff like that. So that also gets a little challenging, especially because I don't have the brain capacity for that. But that was a good one. Well, I'm trying to think of other games we've played on stream. We spent like 8 months on Miitopia. I think that was about half of my streaming career, literally. So that was rough. Yeah, I can't really think of any other ones, you know? I think it will. I think it, like, a little switch up. Like, I know we've only been playing, Pokemon Violet for, like, a little bit. But, like, sometimes you just need to switch up sooner than later. And I think, yeah, just from what you said, like, I feel like the community definitely needs a little bit of a change. And I like the suggestions, suggestions and ideas and final options we came up with. So we're gonna I'll put the polls all over the place. If you want to vote, they'll be on YouTube, Instagram, I'll have one on Discord, and probably Twitch. You can check there. But well, here I'm on Twitch, but yeah. So I'll have polls all over the place. Probably I'll probably do it after stream. Like I'll just let people do whatever they want with it. But if you want to vote, do it then. I would do it now, but my poll's broken. So you know, it took way too long. I don't know why. I think I got to like the desert part. No, sorry. I got to the fairy forest off stream when I did that the first time. Or when I did the first playthrough off stream by myself with Miitopia. And from like even up to there, I forgot. It had been like a year or two since I actually like played it. And then when I came back to my on stream, I didn't know what I was doing. Like although I played it before. And especially with the end and the final boss and the like trading hub, my goodness gracious, it was too difficult. But I'm glad we completed it. I think it was definitely worth it. I loved it. She's so sweet. I do love her. A lot of the sisterly villagers, they add spice. Sisterly and Cranky. Cranky aren't as cranky as they don't really live up to their name. Low-key. They're just big sweethearts. Cherry, I've never had her, but I have heard good things about her. And I think I've seen her on my campsite too. So I think I rejected her one time, unfortunately. But maybe that's the same Sherry. Just don't let her see me because then she'll get offended or something. I know you would. You give major sisterly vibes, you know? You do give major sisterly vibes, and I see it. What's your favorite? Is a sisterly your favorite villager type, I guess? I like normals, but they are very repetitive with their dialogue, and they're just a little too boring. Like, yeah, Chevra, Fauna, and Bertha are all normals, and I do have 3 normals, but I think just overall, like, no, yeah, I think I gotta go with, like, because, okay, maybe Snooty, too. Like, I just like the ones that add spice. Yeah, I do like lazies, too. They are very cute. They're very cute. They're very subtle. They just don't care. Like, in a good way. They just, you know. Smug and Sisterly, they're like brothers and sisters. Like they're literally too good. I think this was like so weird, and I still don't know who said this. And if I'm pronouncing this wrong, if you know what I'm talking about, correct me because I might sound like insane. But I think they were called like Uchi villagers or something like that in New Leaf. And then, well, they were like that and Sisterly, and then they just ended up changing it to Sisterly. But like, what does that even mean? Am I saying that wrong? It sounds like weird, and if you know, you know. But, who made that a thing? That should not have been a thing. You know? Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like both, like Uchi or Sisterly. And so, that's why I'm like confused. When I hear both of them, then I know what they're talking about. But yeah, I only really hear Sisterly now because of New Horizons. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I know some names in the game, and some items and such are still from like the Japanese original, or like they even like are, some like the words and stuff are taken from that, but aren't like directly words in Japanese. But yeah, that makes sense. It makes more sense. You know, probably Sisterly. We should look it up. Let's look it up. Let's get out the Google Translate because it kind of works. It just works like that. Okay. I hit one like with Google Translate. Have you like hunt down the language you're looking to translate to? Like hunt. Oh, Google Translate is like a whole website. I just use the like default version. You know, just like on the Okay, either way. Let's see. Oh. Well, does it say what it is? Oh. No, that's not right. Okay. It means house? So maybe that's not what that means. Because how does, like, sisterly... I don't really know what a sisterly person is. What is it? Well, how would you describe a sisterly person? Or someone who's sisterly, I should say. But no, that means house in Japanese? So I guess that's not right. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what, you know... I don't know. That did not get me anywhere, though. I did not learn anything. Well, okay, I learned something, but not what I was looking for. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. Okay. We're gonna look up what it means. I'm a professional, do not attempt. Because maybe it might be weird. Yeah, it's just saying, like, a house, or, like, the inside or interior of a house. Yeah, something. Yeah, I see that. That's a good connection. I was gonna say, like... house as in like housewife but I don't think that's what that is. You're a little closer, you know, but Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's a pretty good guess. But yeah, I mean, they add spice. They're like a watered down version of a Snooty. Snooties add spice. They can be mean. They can lose their temper though. Like, you don't mess them. I don't know. Housewife, like I don't know. They don't act like housewives, so I don't know what a housewife is supposed to act like. I don't think they're anything, but I don't know. That's just what my first thought was. But no, like I love Sisterly and I love Snooties because I think they're like really similar. I get them mixed up sometimes too. It's kind of hard to tell them apart when you see them in a campsite, but I love it. I love them. And I like same with like Cranky and okay, Smug, they're Smug. They think they're all that in a bag of chips. Like they know like 8 languages. They travel all the time. They're just there. Like that's like Rodney in No Vocal. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm talking about. But no, it's Rodney. I used to have I don't know why I got rid of him. I had a grudge against this villager for no reason at all. And it was Henry. He was like a green frog. Like ironically enough, I gave up the green frog. And it was really bad. Like I shouldn't have done that, I still feel. But yeah, he was a Smug. He was iconic too. He said the exact same things as Rodney, so it wasn't like that exciting. I'm trying to fix my microphone. There we go. This microphone is like falling apart a little bit. It's still holding on by a thread though. But yeah, like I liked him. I really want a frog villager too. But I want a Cranky, and like none of the Cranky frogs are really that great. Like I saw like Wart Jr. I think in my campsite the other day. Would have gotten him, but I didn't. Yeah, Crankies are so fun. I believe yeah, I think T-Bone is a Cranky, which is why I really want him too. I had him in New Leaf. He was a Cranky, and I had him. No, I do. Oh my gosh, I have him on the GameCube as well, but he's a lazy there, so I don't really understand that. But he's a sweetheart. The Crankies, they're just softies on the inside, you know. What did Graham do to you? I have beef with Fret, so honestly, I can't. They don't have to do anything to you. They just exist sometimes, and it's a little too overwhelming. You gotta get rid of them. Gotta boot them off the island. I'm still waiting for Fret to leave. I am still waiting. Exist. Okay, that's fair. That's that's all I needed to hear. I don't know. I keep checking back with Fret. I've heard that if you bond with them more, they'll want to leave more, but I don't believe that. Except, honestly, the amount of times Pudge has asked to leave is concerning. Like, you love me. We built up a strong relationship. Why do you want to go? The math doesn't really math, so I don't really get that logic, but I just figured, like, ignoring him, he'd be like, oh, she doesn't like me, and I don't. Like, that's true. So then I thought he would leave, but he didn't. I'm still waiting, for him to leave. And every time he thinks, he's like, you want to come over to my house? Like, girl, I want to do the opposite of that. I want to freaking burn it to the ground. I don't, though. I just decline and run away. But, I mean, like, I'm waiting. And every time I get a campsite villager, I get really excited. And I have a pit in my stomach. And I'm like, it's T-Bone. But I think that pit in my stomach is just, like, it's just Wart Jr. Wart Jr. is pretty iconic. Like, I have no hate with Wart Jr. But he's an interesting one, too. Like, I can't say that I love or hate him. I don't know. I think there's very few bad frog villagers. I love Lily. I love, yeah, Henry. What are some other frog ones? It's cute because in the rain, frog villagers don't wear umbrellas because they're frogs and they just like water, so they just chill in the rain. That's a really cute detail I think Nintendo added. So shout out to them because that was iconic. I know there's more frog villagers. Why am I like forgetting all of them? Oh, Tad. He's kind of cute. There was this other frog villager. I think Star had a frog villager and had like mad beef. I don't remember, but you know. Yeah, no worries, Fred. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well and have a wonderful rest of your vacation, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, really? I didn't know that. What? I feel like you've told me who your birthday buddy is, but I also don't know why I didn't know that. That's all. I don't know. I could believe it. I could believe it. I think it was like Pashmina. Let me see if that's true. Pashmina, I don't think it was Pashmina though. Let's see. No, because Pashmina has like a December birthday, I thought. Pashmina, ACNH birthday. Let's see. Oh, December 26th. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't remember. Who was Jenny's? Jenny, I feel like I know her birthday twin, but I don't know who. No, it was Nan. Let's see if that's true. I think it was Nan. Okay, why did I just whip that out of like the depths of my brain? Okay, Nan. Oh yeah, August 24th. So that, yeah. Okay, Nan was Jenny's birthday twin. Mine's Nate. We're the August trio, so that's pretty iconic. But yeah, mine's Nate. He's fun. I love him. He's also a lazy. I have to stop getting like the same kinds of villagers. So because I have like Nate and I have Pudge and they're both lazies. Then I have Fauna, Chevra, and Bertha. They're all normals. I think Carmen's my only peppy. Rodney's my only smug. Pashmina's my only sisterly. Who else do I have? I don't even know. I'm like mapping it out. Oh, Fret's my only cranky, unfortunately. That's like, oh yeah, I think that's all my villagers. If I left anyone out, RIP, love you though. I do love Nate. He's a sweetheart. He kind of gives like Pudge's uncle, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't want to start connecting a family tree that doesn't exist, but like kind of in a way. Like in one of my videos, I think I made them like related. That was pretty iconic. I think it was like two times, you know? But they do, like, they look, or like his dad, or like someone, they look related, and I will stand by that to the day I die. Pudge is definitely, like, yes, he's an orange bear, but he also looks like an orange bear. You pick it up what I'm putting down, like, he's orange, the color orange, but he also looks like the fruit orange. Like, he's, like, tangy, but, like, bear. English is not Englishing, but you know what I mean. I love Pudge. He's the best. I first had him in New Leaf. He was amazing. Loved him. He ate everything up. And then he moved. And I said he can go, like everybody else. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I did the same thing with T-Bone, and he moved out. Now I want him back. Like, yeah, of course I do. I did that with Lolly. Like a loser. I had Lolly. I had the Lolly. And I kicked her out because I didn't like where her house was. That was such a bad thing to do. And I never got her back. And then I, like, replaced... And then I got Chatter. Trigger warning for Wobble Dude, apparently. Yeah, I got Chatter. And then I, like, signed on to New Leaf not that long ago. And he was gone. And I was like, hon, you weren't even here for, like, 3 months. He was cute, though. I love Chatter. He just deserved better. I had a lot of amiibo villagers. Because I had Epona, Wolflink, Ganon... And then I got Pudge. I also kicked, no, I didn't kick her out. I got Chevra from Amiibo. But yeah, I got Fauna, got Pudge, and then Chevra from Amiibo in New Leaf. I need to get back on a New Leaf and, like, fix my town. It's pretty destroyed, though. It's so bad. That game is just, I love it. It's so nostalgic for, like, no reason, because I only played it. I think I got it January 8th, if I'm gonna take a guess. January 8th, 2019. I don't know how I remember that. I do, though. And I should have put more care into it, because my poor town is, like, falling apart. And it sucks. It sucks so bad. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about the game is how it's so difficult to customize everything. Like, your house... You can't do, like, the floor thing, okay, people who are playing New Horizons for the first time are spoiled. They don't realize how spoiled they are. But, like, if they started with, like, especially Wild World, but, like, New Leaf or something, imagine. New Leaf was, like, a treat for us Wild World kids, you know? Like, that's all I gotta say. And then the New Leaf kids, and then the New Horizons kids, like, no. Everyone's just a kid, by the way. But, no. They don't even realize that. And they say that they hate the game. Like, it's boring. You can't do anything. You can do everything in that game. You can do everything and more. I'm sorry. But, yeah, like, I love New Leaf. The music, still one of the best, like, game soundtracks I've ever heard in my life. I don't know why. Specifically, like, yeah, like, 5 p.m. in that game. It just hits different. It's weird. But that whole game, I love it to death. Love it to death. I wish that it, I don't know. I just wish it was easier to customize things. Because the only way you can, like, do things in your island, you couldn't put furniture down. You had to use, like, the public works projects or whatever. Public work projects? What are they called? Is it works or work? I always messed up. Public works projects? Work project? I don't know. You know what I mean. Yeah, you like, use those, and it was kind of like a staircase in New Horizons every time. How you have to, like, pay it off. It was, like, really, really rough. I like built too many water fountains and then decided I hated them too soon and deleted them and then did that. I think it was like, oh, how much was it for like a water fountain? It was a lot. I thought it was like 98,000 or something, which is like big in that game. Also, you can just see how inflation kind of works in that game. Actually, yeah, it does kind of work like that. But also not really. I don't know how it works because, like, you had to slave away in Wild World and New Leaf to make money, and then in New Horizons, it was just at your fingertips, like making millions, making bank, and I didn't realize that. And, like, even, like, it's, like, weird because the things that you buy in, like, New Horizons are also pretty cheap, and so when you, like, buy things, like, you're not even, like, being affected. Like, it's, like, nothing. It's nothing. New Horizons has its charms, but AC&H is just so good. That's what I'm saying. Like, New Horizons was a time. Sometimes it shocks me that it's been a thing. I think it's like 2012 or 2014. One of the two, when it was like first made. Like, girl, I was a little late to the party, but I loved it. It's too nostalgic and it like shouldn't be. Like that was like how many years ago? 5 years ago? Was 2019? So I've only really had it for 5 years and I didn't really play it as much as I should. Like I feel like Wild World should be like nostalgic, but it's not. Like, it is, but not enough. But yeah, like, it had its charms. It had its good moments. It's good soundtrack, good gameplay. But, like, 18H is everything. It's everything. I don't know how to explain it. And, like, people are like, they always wanted more. Like, no, you got it, guys. You got it. Like, love the 18H community. And I have to admit, like, I'm even a part of this. But, like, they're greedy. They want more. Nothing is ever good enough. They need everything. Like, you know, after, like, we got that 3.0 update or whatever it was, and Nintendo was like, this is it, guys. No more. You guys are annoying. We don't like you. But, we're giving you all that in a bag of chips, and you're never gonna hear from Animal Crossing ever again. Not on, like, the news section of your Switch, not on social media. Like, we're done. Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done. Yeah, that's basically Nintendo. And so they still wanted more. Like, no, they said they were done giving you stuff, but yeah, the fans just wanted more. Like, you're telling me Farming, Cap'n, Reese and Cyrus, the Happy on Paradise whole DLC. What else did they? I don't even know. I lost track. They had like thousands of new items and furniture items and clothing. Like, hun, open your eyes. Open your eyes. And I feel like it could have its perks, but it's also, like, okay, here's my thing. The game isn't supposed to be, like, easy. Like, they want you to work hard. That's why they had Wild World and New Leaf to make you do that. But now they're making it, like, literal a paradise. You know, where you just get everything you want at your fingertips. Like, that's not what it's supposed to be. That's why they're, like, hesitant to give us new stuff. But then everyone whines, and then Nintendo's, like, buying themselves at a house and home to give us what we want, I guess. But, you know, I don't blame them. I still think there's things that the game could use, but I can't complain. I try not to complain because I know I can't get it. Whatever. yeah, Peachy, like don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done, you know? I don't blame them. I'd be pretty fed up with the fandom too. That's true. Honestly. Like, it's a lot to keep up with. Like, you're never good enough when it comes to the Animal Crossing fandom. We want more. But, I mean, I'm grateful. Nintendo, like, gave us so many things. They did. So I'm glad that they kind of put a tie on it. It was like, this is it. No more updates. Have fun, though, with every single thing that we ever gave you that you asked for. Except the most unreasonable things. They were kind of goofy for the things that they wanted to give us. Or the things they wanted. I think people wanted, like, bulk buying and crafting. Like, hun. It's okay if it takes you 5 minutes to craft some fish bait. Like, it's not supposed to be easy. You're not supposed to speedrun. It's supposed to be, like, relaxing. And that's what I, like, don't understand. Is, like, what do you think it is? Like, why did you get the game? Animal Crossing? Who came up with the name Animal Crossing, though? Speaking of Animal Crossing, you hear the theme? The theme went pretty hard. I still remember, it still shocks me that, like, I remember watching the E3 for the first time. I think that was literally, like, the last E3 that we ever got because of COVID. But that was when they first showcased New Horizons, like, the trailer for it, and I hated it. Like, it was so, like, I hate that I say that, but, like, I did. It was so different from New Horizons, and that was my safe little place, was like Wild World and New Horizons, and that's where I was at, you know? And like, I think everyone who has played New Horizons, or sorry, New Leaf before, I meant New Leaf, I don't know if I said New Horizons, but who's played New Leaf before New Horizons, knows how big of a difference that was. Like, that was insane, especially for that first trailer. I remember being, like, mad, and I was like, I don't want to get that. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, that's not my Animal Crossing, not what I want. Anyone who wants to get that can play it, but, like, they're ruining it. You know, that's my mindset. But I kept watching it, we kept getting more updates, and I was like, this is really good, actually. I'm like, I guess I have no choice. It was, like, the 2 days before it came out, and I was like, I guess I have no choice to get it. So I got it. Then the 2,000 hours randomly happened. Don't ask me about that, but I think it's an amazing game. And I really do love it. It was so nostalgic. Like, when I go back to that trailer, it was so nostalgic. And it's crazy to think that Tears of the Kingdom also was, like, announced on that same exact day, you know, same, like, E3 and everything. And we still got that, like, 3 years later than New Horizons. That's pretty wild, you know? But they were relatively close. Because I think, was it, well, oh my gosh, when did Tears of the Kingdom come out? It was, like, March 12th or something random like that. I thought it was like March something. But that's, Animal Crossing came out March 20th. So, yeah. But yeah, so Animal Crossing, yeah. I'm trying to, like, piece this together, but my brain's not working. I just can't believe, like, again, Tears of the Kingdom, gorgeous game, but that was a little excessive amount of time. And, like, they kept postponing the date it was going to be released to, which also sucked, because you always thought that it was going to be done. Like, and then they were like, we got to extend that date again in, like, a whole year. It was wild. I kind of forgot about that until I brought it up now, but I think Tears of the Kingdom and Animal Crossing, both gorgeous games, and I'm so glad that I got it. I wish I could, like, that's one game, if you ever asked me what's one game I'd want to, like, replay for the first time, or, like, go through the whole experience again, it would be New Horizons, because even if I made a whole new island and went through, like, the prologue and everything over again, it wouldn't be the same. I don't think it would be the same at all. Like, I feel like there's certain feelings you experience when playing, like, an actual good video game for the first time. And New Horizons is what I'm talking about. Like, it was so amazing. And, like, I feel you just had to be there. Like, especially, like, for fans who came from, like, as I mentioned before, playing the older games. It was, like, a life-changing experience. It was so funny because, again, like, watching Crystal's, like, 8-hour stream, she was freaking out. And, like, I was with her. I'm like, I'm with you, girl. But it was so fun, like, just to see these, like, Animal Crossing players' eyes, like, light up with this new game. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I loved it. It's my favorite game, in case you didn't know that, but, you know. Yes, it was, because you had nothing, like, you had literally nothing to do in quarantine. Like, it was, like, work or school from home. Some people did. Some people just didn't do it, because you literally could kind of get away with it, you know. Like, some like, works that could, or not works, but places where you would work that could go online, like, just didn't. And it left, like, even if they were online, like, it left you with so much free time. Like, it's such a different environment than it would be, like, in an actual building doing stuff. So it gave everyone so much free time. Of course, like, people were gonna buy that game up. It was the best-selling game. I think it should have, I don't know if it won any awards, but I think it should have. I know, like, Tears of the Kingdom won an award for, like, most anticipated game or something like that. Maybe a couple other ones, too, for, like, game awards. But, Animal Crossing should have won more than I think it actually did. It was honestly insane. And everyone had it. Like, everyone knows what Animal Crossing is because of that. And I think that's pretty insane. But, I mean, it's a great game. I think it deserved the hype. But I also wish that, like, it got to the right people, too. Because I think, you know, like, I have a lot of friends who that was their first game that they played, and they're like, it's all right. It's not my favorite, you know? And I think that's because you have to be in that mindset of, like, you know Animal Crossing, you know? Because it is kind of, like, it's, okay, New Horizons is a lot easier than other games, like Wild World and New Leaf, but I also think that it's a really easy game just to get into. You hate pepper. I feel like that's a lie. Like, real life pepperoni. I think it's good. I will admit, this was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was cleaning out my fridge a couple months ago. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it. Trigger pepperoni warning, by the way, vocal. It's not that bad. I won't be that descriptive. But I found this bag of pepperonis. I don't know when they were from. I kind of blocked it out, but they were brown. Okay, you know pepperoni's supposed to be, like, red? They were brown, and they were rock hard. It was either, okay, they were either, I don't actually remember, that's why I'm, like, trying to remember. I think they were either brown, orange, or white, which are all very different, but it was so traumatizing, where I had to, like, throw it out as soon as I could. Cleaning out my fridge or pantry is the most traumatizing experience in the world. It makes me hurl over. There are certain things where I'm like, I don't remember seeing this in my life. How did this get in here? When, oh my gosh, no. There's some, I don't remember what it was, but there was something in there that expired from like 2016 or something. I don't remember what I said. If anyone remembers though, because I think I mentioned that before. It was so wild. I think, okay, Wobble Dude said that he and his, this was a Wobble Dude lore drop. But he said that one time, he and his sister were cleaning out his grandma's fridge. This was back in like 2018, I think. And he said that the oldest food item that he found, like the most expired, was from 2007. Honey, what is that? That's where I draw the line. Okay, like even if it was like 2008, that's bad enough. But like 2007 specifically, that's wild. That's like what? Oh my gosh, that's like 16, 17. Well, I guess, okay, well, if it was back in 2018, it's still quite old. Yeah, that was like 11 years old, I think. Yeah. No, that was like, no, my gosh, no. No, my gosh. That was not, no. Wait, how many years old is that? Okay, wait. 10 plus 8, that's actually 8. Let me do my weird mental math. So we have 8, and then we have like 9, 8, 7. That's like 12 or 13 years. Rookie numbers, my grandma had something from 1999. Girl, well, do you know what it was? Do you remember what it was? Because what could, no, I don't even know if it was actually something that's like genuinely perishable, like pepperonis or cheese or something. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh, okay, a can of beans is not that bad, but I definitely wouldn't eat it. I keep seeing these videos too of people who are like getting food and like eating food from like World War, like we're talking like World War 1 and 2 times. It's kind of scary. But that fudge one, this one guy opened up a can of fudge and it actually looked really good. I would actually eat it because nothing looked wrong with it. Probably had some like preservatives or something in it, you know? Feed it to Bill, he'll put it on toast. Okay, not from 1999. That's a bit excessive. That's a bit excessive. I want to know what the oldest thing somebody's actually genuinely found in their pantry or fridge was. Honestly, no, actually, I would eat the can of beans. I would eat it. I don't know about you guys, but like I feel like especially canned foods, it's not that bad. I don't know what like the oldest. I probably have like too many cans of like clam chowder or something weird. I don't eat clam chowder. I don't know why I have it, but that's probably, those are gonna be, you know, I'm gonna find those again in like 2015 and be like, oh my gosh, this expired in 2024. You know, like that's what I'm waiting for. Because why do I have so many? Sometimes like cans of food and just food in general appears in places and you don't know why. Well, that's so, no, that's actually scary. I'm like still thinking about that. 2007, 1999. That one has to win. Like it has no choice but to win. But to win this argument, that cannot be one actually. But, guys, you know what time it is. It's dinner time. So I have to trade you guys in for food again. Vocal, I'm so sorry. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. Maybe I'll get in and out tonight. Maybe not. We'll have to see. I'll update you guys. But yeah, okay. Unfortunately, it is time to wrap up stream. I know, again, we're a little early. Again, 10 minutes early for food. I apologize. But, I know it's not okay, no, it was not a mid meatball sub. It was a literal god, like, made meatball sub. I have never tasted a meatball sub that good. So I will let you know that it was worth it, you know? I'm scared she's leaving us. I'll be back. POV, never come back, you know? I just live in a food sanctuary. I don't know what that is. But it sounds kind of like heaven. But no, I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll see you guys Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time. This is like, I'm getting deja vu because this is exactly how I brought up next time I'm streaming last stream. Either way, I will be live though on Friday, 5 p.m. Central Time for some Tuesday. So if you want to stop by then, you are more than welcome to. And keep in mind, because we are a little iffy about our Wednesday schedule right now. So if you want to vote on what game we might be moving to for Wednesdays, look on my YouTube, Instagram, and Discord if you want to see some polls. They should be up like shortly after stream, so keep an eye out. And yeah, you can vote for sure. It's free. And if you want to vote on all of the platforms, that would even help me out more. So keep that in mind as well. But I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you guys later. Bye!